Reasons Mazda is the brand to watch in 2022 by Torque News. Written as the 2022 calendar year unfolds, the year ahead is cloudy for many automakers. Many brands have yet to sell a battery electric vehicle. Production challenges and lack of capacity are limiting others. Few have a new crossover launching in 2022 aimed at the heart of the U.S. automotive market. Others that have been a premier brand in the past have fallen below average in terms of portion of the article is the launch of the Mazda's first electric vehicle, the MX-30. Now, this vehicle was announced to be brought out here in the United States in the California market in the beginning, and eventually will trickle out through the rest of the year in 2022 for the rest of the country. Possibly also offering a hybrid version of this vehicle. Now, I've done videos on this vehicle, which you can see on my channel. If you subscribe, you can take advantage of that and see exactly what everyone's talking about as far as the MX-30. Mazda is also launching their new first ever CX-50, which is slightly a little bit larger than their popular CX-5. Okay, it's still a compact crossover with this vehicle everyone is looking forward to seeing. It's also being built here on U.S. soil at Mazda/Toyota's new plant in Huntsville, Alabama. Now, this is an exciting time for American workers here who are building this vehicle. Some of them first time ever even knowing what Mazda is and who they are as a brand. I've seen a lot of them come by the dealership to actually see some of the other cars that Mazda makes. So this is an exciting time for Mazda as a manufacturer. But during this chip shortage, Mazda, because of its size being small and kind of already building cars to its capacity, which means, you know, to order for their dealerships here in the United States for this big market for them, without super mass producing their vehicles. So they were hit just like everybody else, but at the same time, they were able to still keep things going and have a successful 2020 and a 2021 year as far as building cars and producing them, high gross profits. And right now they're leading in high customer satisfaction as well. For this calendar year of 2022, they're the brand to look out how to purchase a vehicle or not. But right now, some reports, their manufacturing or brand listing, Mazda is presently ranked #1. And this is 2 years back to back for this ranking for Mazda. And previously, before the new reliability was released for this year for 2022, for 2020 and 2021, Mazda was ranked #1 for reliability. They have traded one place down to #2 now because Lexus actually went from 3rd to now 1st. Toyota has now slipped to 3rd place as far as some reports. All 7 models that Mazda makes is highly recommended by Consumer Reports. Now, this is outstanding compared to some of the other manufacturers out there. So although you may not be a direct fan, or maybe you're a fan of the brand that you're currently driving, you can see in Consumer Reports how your brand ranks and stacks up. Right now, this brand is doing all the right moves and all the right things. With the release of the new CX-50 that's coming sometime this spring for all Mazda dealerships, a lot of people are excited to see this car because it's an American-made car and it's for the U.S. market. Mazda will see if they truly, as he writes here, wants this vehicle to shatter its Mazda CX-5 numbers and ranking as far as an SUV for here in the United States market. But the CX-5 is Mazda's best-selling vehicle. It is 70% of their business here in this market. It is a second-generation car from Mazda, and that vehicle has lived way above what it was supposed to be able to do in the market because it competes on both sides of the market, which not a lot of people who do videos or news articles really talk about how this one manufacturer builds one car that actually makes a car that is economical, affordable, and make a car that is affordable premium. Same vehicle, different trim levels. As you go up in trim, you're definitely getting the same type of quality and drive and feel that you will get in any premium car. As an economic brand, as far as the entry levels of their cars, because this car competes on both sides of the market, you're still getting the same quietness that a premium car would get, the same handling and performance that a premium car would get. It's just a sound car. So we're going to see if the 650 can actually live up to the CX-5, which is currently Mazda's. Mazda is currently ranked higher in owner satisfaction than BMW or Audi on Consumer Reports owner surveys. Every Mazda and all 7 models are recommended by Consumer Reports. This is a higher model count and a higher percentage of the brand's fleet than Mercedes or Cadillac. Again, these are premium brands, and they have always been expected to deliver because you spend so much money on their products. And right now, you have a brand that is just slightly bit smaller than them that is designed to put out 150,000 units from Mazda for the new CX-50 that's going to be hitting the market with safety, which is true. Last year in 2021, the Highway Safety Institute ranked Mazda as the safest brand in the United States. Now, this was for all their vehicles and how they stacked up from all their tests overall and the safety features that is put on their vehicle. But then last year in November, the Highway Safety Institute made a slight change to their side impact crash tests. They used a heavier sled to do the impact and wanted to see how cars will hold up for side impact from a heavier vehicle. And the only manufacturer and the only vehicle out of all 28 brands that stood at the top of this list and passed this test was the Mazda CX-5. Again, best-selling car for Mazda, one of the best crossovers you can get on the market today, whether you're coming from the premium side of the market or whether you're coming from an economic side of the market. Something to look into. You can always look up the crash tests on the Highway Safety Institute. I also did this video on my YouTube channel showing the tests and talking about how the Mazda X30, which is their battery electric vehicle, which came out in the fall of last year, 2021, and into this year. They're a little bit ahead of the curve of some of the other manufacturers, which are trying to build up their inventory on their electric cars. Hopefully, they will all succeed and be successful in that market for Americans who are looking forward to buying an electric vehicle. This is an exciting time for this manufacturer, and right now they are definitely ahead of the curve. They have other models to come out or reveal sometime this year, possibly a mid-size sedan. There's rumors out there that we don't know if it's going to be called the Mazda 6 or something else, which would be competing directly with like the BMW 3 Series and C-Class Mercedes. And then you have the 2 new crossovers that are supposed to also be revealed this year, which is the CX-70 and CX-90, which will be a rebadge CX-9. But these vehicles are supposed to go through, be revealed and shown sometime this year. So it's an exciting moment for this manufacturer. Now is a good time if you're interested looking into the CX-5, which is Mazda's best-selling SUV. Like I said, this vehicle is declared the safest vehicle that you can get. It's great with fuel economy. Reliability is off the charts for this car. It looks great. It drives and handles well. You will not be disappointed, no matter which brand that you're currently driving now. So come down, come see Mazdas throughout the country, no matter where you are. See what they have to offer. See if you can change your mind. Thank you for watching.